Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that wonderful little Hickville town of Belfair, Washington. Welcome to my channel everybody. So this is June 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative Video number 3, everybody. Yeah, we are on our way, aren't we? So let's take a look at this kit. This kit is called Full of Charm for June 2025's kit. So you could make 3 of this card, this one, and all the envelopes this time are the same. And I will tell you the envelopes, a little bit challenging to cut up and use as there's nothing on the inside. And it is a cool pattern, but a little challenging. So on the back, there's this QR code that leads you to a video to show you how to put everything in this kit together as it is designed. Down here, it lists the coordinating colors: Basic Beige, Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, Timid Tiger, and Gold. As always, a visual of everything in the kit. Just because it lists the coordinating colors does not mean that other colors will not work with this kit. I have showed you, I do not have Timid Tiger. I don't intend on purchasing Timid Tiger. So instead, I have used Peach Pie. And I intend to keep on using Peach Pie. I think Pale Papaya would work as well. So just some food for thought there, right? So videos 1 through 5, I'm going to show you everything that comes in the kit. Now I must apologize. In video number 2, I forgot to show you the tear tape, the dimensionals, the bling, and the glue dots, and the spot. The spot this month is Pretty Peacock. I put those back in my box so I won't forget today. This QR code here would lead you to this set of 4 dies called Hugs of Bloom. They will coordinate with April, May, and June's Paper Pumpkin kit. And the new set of dies, yeah, they are available, and I do remember the name now. They are called the Circle of Season dies, and they will coordinate with July, August, and September's Paper Pumpkin kit. There are a total of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And you know I love the hello. And here's a little bit better look. So you can make an acorn, a strawberry, a flower, a leaf, a circle, and of course the hello. Let's look at these stamps. Now these stamps are really cool. They're the distinctive image stamps, if I'm saying that correctly. So we have this branch. This could be a blossom or a leafy branch of a tree. Thank you. This leaf here. Miss you. Happy birthday to a wonderful friend. Let's celebrate you. See? It's kind of odd just to have that one single leaf. That's just a little odd, but it's okay. So let's get started. Oh, I'm going to stamp the Miss You. I'm going to be a little... Oh, you'll just have to wait and see what I'm going to do. Yes. I'm going to show you what you can do. What I am going to do is use a different stamp set, but I'm going to show you what it would look like with the Miss You from this kit. I told you, I'm going to use at least all of the stamps one time. Oh, so that being said, we're going to use thank you as well. I better get that one out. At least once, right? And this is a cute wee little thank you. It's just a wee little one, like the wee bees, right? And there is a stamp set, a bundle that will coordinate with this paper pumpkin. It's called Charming Day. And it is charming. I would not have purchased it had it not been part of that buy one sweet, get one 50% off. It was the one I chose to get 50% off. So let me get all of this set aside and we'll go through everything in the kit. So now that I have it all actually in the box, right? All right, so there's that tear tape, the dimensionals, the glue dots, and the little the sequence, adhesive back sequence, the little Pretty Peacock, I need to make sure I get those back in there. So these are our card bases. Kind of a blank canvas here with the gold foil. This one has this beautiful roses that the ephemera sits on top of. This one here, blank canvas basically. This one, front and back, are identical like the first card base I just showed you, right? And then the envelope. Now I'm going to show you everything else I have on the chipboard. So we have 3 different sentiment strips. We have a diamond, a circle, and a rectangle. We are going to use the circle in today's kit. We are also going to use this single little flower in today's kit card. We are also going to use partial of this green one here. So we're going to pull those out. Then, oops, that's a partial. That should go in the partial envelope. We have this full piece of ephemera. This is the piece that would fit on top of the card base with the flowers on it. Then we have this little leafy piece of ephemera in Pretty Peacock. And we have this one, which can be, you know, either like cherry blossoms, wisteria, a lilac is what it reminds me of. So that being said, I'm going to set those all back into the box. I am going to be using that Charming Day stamp set. We're going to be using Thanks for Being You, Hey, and You Made My Day. Not just a note, that just had to come off the block, everybody. I just needed the block. To start this, I'm just going to go ahead to put this back in the kit. We are going to cut this right here. Now I'm going to keep both of them. I'm going to show you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this here. So I took one and I've got 3 pieces. I don't need this long bit. What I want are these 2. You could also cut this apart and just have this one, but I think I want these 2 pieces. But for now, I'm going to keep all 3 of those now together. So my card base today is going to be a note card. I'd prepper. So I'm having a note card today is what I'm going to make. So we have a note card in envelope, 4 7/8 by 7, scored at 3.5. Layer number 1, Blackberry Bliss. Blackberry Bliss then is at 3 1/4 by 4 5/8. I'm using some of that coordinating DSP called Fliral Charm is part of the suite. Look at those flowers, right? Perfect match. Yeah, this is going to be a really quick and simple card. So this is going to be coming just right there in the simple. We're going to add our circle, this off to the side, and we're going to do a little stamping here. So what I'm going to do is I have a circle to represent this circle. It's not quite there, but it's almost there. This is a 1 3/8 inch circle. I just used a punch and some scrap paper. And I need my Stampin' Pierce mat, which is right here. We're going to pretend, come on, we're going to pretend, everybody, that this is the circle from the kit. We're going to pretend that this is it. And we're going to stamp in, I think, Blackberry Bliss. I thought I opened, I thought I need to throw this pad away. But hold on, I thought that I made myself or opened myself a Blackberry Bliss, Mary Merlot, Poppy Parade. I think I have a Blackberry Bliss spot. We're going to go ahead and use that one, but I'm going to make myself a Blackberry Bliss spot. I'm not going to buy a full pad, but this one needs to go in the garbage. You can see that, yeah, the pad is going bad. So, but we're going to use it today but I'm pretty sure I know I have a Blackberry Bliss spot. We're just going to do the smushy for the miss you. The smushy for the thank you. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. Miss You. We're going to stamp this here. So this represents this circle. Just saying, okay? But what I'm really going to stamp in this is I have to take a little look-see. I want to stamp, get over there, the hay. I told you I really like this. So I know that I want my flower kind of down here, right? So I want my hay like right about there, kind of up here. Ta-da! Yes, this is what I wanted to do. But we're going to pretend that we stamped it so you can see what it would look like with the Miss You from the kit. I had to show you that. All right, next we are going to get the Mossy Meadow because we are going to stamp the beautiful leaf. Where did that little... I'm going to move this one out of the way. Now I'm going to stamp on this. I may use this. So I want to stamp off. Oop, that didn't ink it up. I think this pad either needs re-inking. So we're going to stamp off and stamp. See how this stamp is just gorgeous. And do a little right there. I'm just going to huff on it and put a little bit at the top. So this is gorgeous. You can see it really is pretty. But that's just, I'm going to show you this on the card just so you can see what it looks like. So we are going to stamp off. We're going to stamp this about there. My Hank is being very, very patient. And down there, because over here is where this is going to go. Right? Perfect. And then we're going to work on the inside of our card now. Now the inside is going to be, let me get rid of the Blackberry Bliss before my fingers go in it. Thanks for being you. You made my day. Hopefully it's going to be right. Thanks for being you. Yeah, this pad needs re-inked. We're going to do You Made My Day like off to the side. And then I'm going to stamp this. I really want like a little tiny flower. All right. We're just going to go for it. Stamp off. We're going to just bring this in here. That looks good. All right. I really want like 3 little dots. Oh, that little Pokey Tool score thing I got in that bag of goodies. That I think will do the trick with Blackberry Bliss. The little stylus. Let's see. It does great with ink. Doesn't do so well with this. What else do I have? I need something bigger. It would do great with paint. This stuff works. That trick works great with trying to think of what I have. Yes. Where is the Blackberry Bliss marker? That will do the trick. Thank you, Lori. Because these tips, that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to come in and do 1, 2, 3 in a little triangle formation. And then do 1, 2, 3 triangle formation. You know, like you hear about those UFOs, triangle lights in the sky. That's all it is. Just 1, 2, 3. Just a little bit of Blackberry Bliss there. Don't know why I needed it in there, but for me, I just did. In fact, I'm going to do some on this as well. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and down here 1, 2, and 3. Little triangle formation. Little nod to my tool painting days. So that's done, that's done. We need to do our envelope. Now our envelope, it's a good thing I almost stamped it this way. It would have been upside down. It wouldn't be the first time, everybody. You know that as well as I do. We're going to do the thank you down here. I'm going to stick it kind of up a little bit because it's so small. And then I'm going to ink my leaves up, but I'm going to stamp it off. And then this one we can stamp full strength. And let's do the little triangle formation again. We're going to do one right here. And I think 1, 2, 3, and one here. 1, 2, 3. And then do 1, 2, 3, just like that. All right, now I'm going to close up the ink pads because knowing me, yep, see, ink already. And ink already. I have black pants. Yes, I just rubbed it on my black pants. Let's go ahead and get this and lose the circle I just stamped, right? It's a good thing it's dry. All right, we have that. This ink pads in the blocks, stamp blocks in the tray, so they're up, up, and away. We are ready. This card is going to be totally flat on purpose. Maybe, unless I go ahead and change my mind, which you know I can do. Ooh, look at those colors. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. My daughter brought home this little trumpet flower for the hummingbirds. And it's not quite blackberry bliss, but it's more rich raspberry. Really pretty little flower. Real, real, real pretty. So let me show you my idea. This was really simple. I just wanted to do this here. And I'm going to tell you right now, we need to back this. Do you see how that just gets lost? So we need to back this. And I can tell you right now that this circle, I'm wondering if this is that 1 in 7/8 new circle punch that they have. I am not investing in that. No, 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 no. I have too many circle dies. But that looks like a nice backing. So we have a choice. We can do it in Mossy Meadow or in Blackberry Bliss. I might just punch both, but before I do that, I'm going to check in my little file folder that I keep colors in and see if I have, nope, that's black. I have a Blackberry Bliss. This is the 2 3/8. I just want to see if that color, okay, that's Blackberry Bliss. Let me check and see if I have a Mossy Meadow circle, and that will tell me which color I want to use. It may not be the right size, but it will give me an idea if I have it. Now here is Evening Evergreen. Don't want that, but actually that could work. It's a darker color. That's the way wrong shape, but, and my glue is just going everywhere. It doesn't look like I have anything in Mossy Meadow. So we're going to go ahead and punch one. I mean, we might use all 3 of them. Give me a sec. Who knows? I might like all 3. Mossy Meadow. once upon a time, I would have... Oh, this is part of a paper pumpkin. This is an envelope. Now let's see. See, we could use all of it. That really is nice. I think we might just use all three. See, you never know what you can get when you save little pieces, and I don't want to throw them away when I might need them at a later date, just like now. So I'm just having a look-see before I determine full what I'm doing here. So you could center this, right? Definitely not underneath there. Okay. Larger portion to the bottom. Tinier portion to the top. Maybe. I'm straddling the open drawer, not not what I want. Or we move all of that. See, you see more of the DSP that way. That is just, if it was a larger card, I still like the Blackberry Bliss in there. I just think it needs to come into the corner. Yes, it needs to come down into the corner, and then we can do that. So I am going to do this because I'm thinking this is all I need are these two pieces. Where's the two? These two? I can't remember which ones are which. So this one. I do like that. There. And there. So, oh, we almost were covering up my little dots. I'm going to have to do more dots. All right, so there we have it. I know I have some circles in here that could go to use. That can be put to use. Ooh, this one is probably, that's the perfect one. I just want one as a bump up. That's all. Because this is just a flimsy little piece of an envelope. Is all this piece is from. So this is just going to give it a tiny bit more. And after this video, it's time to go see if Mr. Hank is ready to go to the pool. Though he may not want to go because now the weather has changed. The weather for the Pacific Northwest right now is being very, very, very strange. It should not be this cool at this time of the year, but I will go in there. I will have a squirt gun fight with my grandson. Yes, I will. All right. Those two pieces will get saved. And this will get glued down. A little bit here. We'll put a little wink of Stella on here. Now I'm thinking, I know you guys are going to probably think I'm crazy. I'm thinking I take my little pen here, right? I am going to add my little dots through here a little bit. Not there. We need one more set somewhere. There we go. Now I'm happy. Now it all ties together. So a little bit of Wink of Stella. Now I'm only going to choose the Timid Tiger flowers in these because they're a shade of it. I'm not going to do the Blackberry Bliss ones. All right, so there is video number 3's card. I hope you all like it. We could do, I don't know if it really needs, I have these gold. I don't know if, I really don't want, I don't think this card, I'm not going to add it. If I don't think it needs it, I really don't think it needs anything else. I think it would distract too much. I mean, I could be wrong, but I really like my little dots in here, and I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's perfect. So this is the inside. Thanks for being you. You made my day. It works. And then thank you on the envelope as well. So I really hope you like what I did. You may not have this DSP. So if you do not have this DSP, look to see if you have some DSP that has pale papaya. Maybe you have something else with Timid Tiger. I do. Let me show you what I started with. This print. Maybe you could stamp a little, if you have a small flower, you could stamp a flower with the Blackberry Bliss, stamp it off, do a little test of something. You could stamp maybe the leaf in Mossy Meadow on something similar. Or, no, I'm just trying to give you guys some ideas. Let's look in the Paper Pumpkin book here to see what there could be. That's really cool. And those 3 little flowers. See, this is October 15th. I didn't start Paper Pumpkin myself until 2019. So there are stamps that I don't have in this catalog. So let's see if I can see something. Look at that flower right there. June 2023's Paper Pumpkin. Allie, I saw that it looked like you used this one in one of your cards in your videos. And I was like, I don't have that one. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, look at this one. All the little things. This one here would be great for this right here. And this one would be great for that stamp. This one as well. You could do quite a bit with this set. This one is really big, so I don't think that one would work. All right, that's it. So maybe that gives you an idea of what you could come up with. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you all again here in my wonderland. Bye bye for now, everyone.